What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Once again, you guys, VIP, amazing day. Free YouTube plays. We sweep once again, so we're on a 4-0 run on the YouTube plays the past 2 days. And yeah, just another amazing day. I currently have that we went up 18 or 19 units, somewhere in that ballpark. I did not think that we had that good of a day, but I mean, my unit counter does not lie. My tracking does not lie most days. And yeah, just another amazing day right here. We also picked up some setups, which some games are going on too. But big thing of the day right here is we cashed 8.5x. No matter if this bumped by 1 kill, by 3 pass attempts, whatever it is, this cash right here, you can see correlation is no joke. Correlation is the main driving force of this channel and of the VIP right here. And you guys can see Valorant correlation goes under together. These because it was a shorter game, so these guys go under. And then soccer, it was Barcelona versus Benfica. Benfica possessed the ball a lot more than Barcelona, so Barcelona goes under, and then Benfica goes over, right? Because there's only one ball in soccer, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Like, if one team is possessing the ball a lot, that's going to mean that they get a lot of passes. If the other team is not possessing the ball a lot, then they are not going to get many passes, right? So that is correlation right there with soccer. And then we do have obviously the 2 YouTube plays that hit yesterday. So right here, short game. I know the first map was a very short game, so these guys got, I think, maybe like 8 or 9 kills each in the first map. Second map a little bit longer, but these guys still go under by a very comfortable amount. I think this did bump by 0.5, but I told you guys always take 0.5 bumps. Prizepicks is very scared when I send out picks, and they've been bumping the plays like crazy. Honestly, what they do is when I send out plays, everything bumps by like 0.5 immediately. I just think there's too much flooding the volume of these picks sometimes, but always take 0.5 bumps. I know the 0.5 bumps are going to happen, so I give you guys plays that have value up to like 2 to 3 kills, right? I said yesterday, if this bumps by like 2 kills, don't take it. But if it bumps by 0.5, don't be scared of that there. We also cashed this one on NBA right here. Giannis absolutely went off, honestly. He had 25 minutes, and he got 19 rebounds and assists. I think he put up like 35 points too. Amazing night from him. But I told you guys that the Mavs are going to get blown out by 30 points, and that's exactly what happened because the Mavs are not a very good team anymore. They just lost Luka, they just lost Kyrie, and that's exactly what happened, right? Giannis did not play the whole 15 minutes of the game, the last 15 minutes of the game. He came out within like 3 minutes left in the third quarter. He did not play the rest of the game that game. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. Crazy that he still got 19 and 3/4 of a game, but that's Giannis for you. And then I took Thompson to go under PRA. He cashed that pretty comfortably there. We also cashed this on the VIP, and then we got a couple setups going on. So we got this one going on right now. So hopefully these guys can clutch us out. And then we also have another soccer play going on, I think in the next like hour. I think it's happening at 11:45. So I think we got like maybe 25 minutes till we can watch this one here on the VIP. Always fun to watch things being set up and just watch things. I guess we're rooting for under passes, right? It's always funny what we're rooting for there. And then Sleeper absolutely crushed it. Went 2 for 2 on Sleeper. So if you guys don't have Sleeper, download that down below. If you're in the VIP, you pretty much need to have Sleeper. It's a big part of the VIP. I'm going to send out at least 1 to 2 plays a day on the VIP that is going to be Sleeper because of all the discounts that they send out. They actually sent out 3 discounts yesterday with LaMelo and then this guy, whoever this is, on a college basketball play. I just kind of blindly took them because it was a discount, and these both cashed, right? And there was actually one more we could have took, but I didn't take it. There were only, from what I saw, we only missed 2 entries yesterday, okay? So all those that you just saw go green or set up or whatever it is, these were the only 2 that we missed. And one of them that we missed right here went opposite correlation. So, you know, I actually kind of like to see opposite correlation. That just means we should have took the overs, right? Counter-Strike, it's based off a game length. So you guys saw the free play. It was a shorter game. These guys go under kills. I took the unders in this game too. Again, I said this the past couple of days. A lot of unders are hitting in Counter-Strike recently. But the overs hit in this game. Maybe it went into overtime. I actually don't even know. And then this was a miss too. So out of all these wins, I think we only had 2 losses yesterday. So absolutely crazy. If you guys want to get into the VIP and you guys see us cash pretty much every single day, we have gone on a crazy run, and we're just going to keep going, right? February, we went up more than 115 units alone. If you're a $10 better, that would be more than $1,100 right there on the VIP just in February alone. And you guys can actually get 2 free months of the VIP using Vivid Picks. So all you guys have to do is text me the word picks to my number right here, and I'll get you guys 2 free months of the VIP. You're just going to put a $5 deposit into Vivid using my code detective, but please text me first. You guys can always text me and get access to this right now. And yeah, just text me. It's my personal number, and I will respond to you within a couple of minutes. I am also, if you're on the VIP right now, please text me the money emoji or the money sign, and I am running a heavily discounted version of the 2025 discount and trying to get you guys locked in for the rest of 2025. We've been winning like crazy, but I am limiting this to only a couple spots. So I'm only accepting a couple more of you guys, but if you have my number, actually my number's right here, so all of you guys have my number. Just text me the money emoji or the money sign, and I'll know what you're talking about, and I'll get you the code to get into my VIP for actually, I think it's like 65 or 70% off for the yearly pass. So you'll get, I don't know, what is that? Maybe like 9-10 more months of the VIP. By the way, like just to tell you guys about these promos I run sometimes, after the Super Bowl, we went up on and had a 40 unit day on the Super Bowl, and I ran what was called an early bird special. That was going to be a special, all of my picks up until the next Super Bowl. So Super Bowl 60, which is happening next February. And that was running for about $500 to $600. Again, I just told you guys in February, you guys should have made $1,100 right there. So you pretty much could have doubled the amount that you just purchased the early bird special for if you're just a $10 bettor. If you're a $5 bettor, you actually already would have paid for the early bird special. I told you guys when I was running that you guys will probably pay that off within like 2 to 3 months. I was actually wrong. You guys double paid it off within just a month. Okay, so that's how special these specials are sometimes. So when I run specials, when I run yearly passes, I'm not joking. It actually surprises me how much we go up sometimes, and it's amazing to me just how insane of a deals that I give sometimes. So definitely lock these specials in when I give them out. Again, I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I will just go over what we've been able to do over the past 9-10 months right here. We've never had a losing month. And in February alone, we went up more than 100 units. Like I said, 2025, we're up 160 units. So if you're a $10 bettor, that would be up $1,600. If you're a $20 bettor, you'd be up more than $3K this year. And then if you're a $100 bettor, you'd be up 16 grand, you guys. That's insane. That's like a car you could buy with that type of money right there, and we're only 2 months into 2025. I truly don't think there's anyone on YouTube or on the internet that does this type of profit, this type of numbers right here. I mean, there's definitely people I know that are profitable sports bettors. They know what they're doing, but this is just an insane thing that we've been able to do consistently. And honestly, I say this all the time, but if you guys know anyone that honestly goes up 600 units in 9-10 months, let me know, because I'd love to tail them. Like, I truly would love to tail them, because this is just free money right now. It's free profit, and you guys can literally just tail links on your phone. You just press a link on your phone, tail my picks, and you guys will get all my picks in right here. This is the past 9 months graph right here. We're up 600 units in the past 9 months. Pretty insane to think about. My goal for the year is for this number right here to say 1,000. I want this number to say 1,000. We're kind of on track right now, which is crazy. What is this? An average of I think we're averaging like 80 units a month so far, right? So I don't know what the math is, but we're kind of on track for 1,000 unit year. I don't know if anyone's been able to do 1,000 unit year, but I will say, you guys, a lot of times I feel like we'll see these graphs and be like, oh, well, this month he's got to lose. Like, this month's got to be the losing month. I don't know. That's at least what I would think. I would just be like, this guy's got to lose at some point, right? Everyone loses sports betting at some point, right? I will say I've done this long enough where it feels like every single month I'm learning something different. I'm adding tools to my arsenal. I'm learning new things. I'm learning new ways to correlate things. I'm learning about new sports, and I'm finding new ways to be profitable sports betting. If you guys told me 2-3 months ago what we were betting on, we were betting like crazy on college football, on NFL, on soccer a little bit. Like Counter-Strike, always kind of our bread and butter. Now we're doing a lot of Counter-Strike, League of Legends, Valorant, soccer still we're doing. The sports are constantly changing, and the months are going by, and there's different things happening, but we're consistently staying profitable. And I will just say, like, even though we've had an insane run the past 9 months, I feel like we can do even more going into the rest of this year, right? Because now I just have so much more knowledge. Like, if you talked to me 6 months ago, I was doing like half of what I'm doing now to find you guys these plays. So just know we're going to get even better going in and more as I learn more and more. And just the strategy and what I'm able to do now versus even the start of the NFL season, I feel like I've improved so much. And that is honestly what I've been trying to do for you guys, is just give you guys the most profitable and best bets possible. So I've been talking a lot. Let's get into the plays for the day. We're going to run it back as we always have. Again, we're on an 0-4 stretch on this YouTube channel right now, and we do have another Counter-Strike play going on tonight at about 9 p.m. Central Time. So you guys have plenty of time to lock this in. As I always say, take 0.5 bumps. If this guy right here, I'm just going to call him MoMA. If this guy bumps to 31, take it. If Seb bumps to 25, take it. But what we're going to do is a correlated Counter-Strike 2-man. I send out plays like this all the time on the VIP. They're consistently profitable. They're a very bread and butter type play of this channel and of the VIP. And what happens here is we have a 2-man that is correlated together. So what that means is if one thing happens, and that one thing just means a shorter game. If a shorter game happens, everyone is going to go under. If a longer game happens, everyone's going to go over, okay? So instead of two separate things needing to happen, instead of taking maybe like an NBA play and an NHL play, that are completely separate sports playing in completely separate, sides of the country, we're taking one game that's happening versus these two players. We have Marsborn and then Vagrants, right, playing each other tonight. And if a shorter game happens in this game, then less kills are going to happen in total. If a longer game happens, if it goes into overtime, that's going to mean more kills in total, right? It's kind of similar to like the NBA. Like if that Bucks game would have went into overtime or something like that, you probably would have saw Giannis get like maybe 30 rebounds and assists or something like that. Like he probably would have got like 20 rebounds that game or something. But because he got taken out in the third quarter and it was kind of a shorter game for him, that's going to mean less stats in general. That's exactly what we're doing with Counter-Strike. It's pretty much like the game's ending at halftime if it's a short game, and everyone's going to go under their stats. So I will say Marsborn, I bet on this team a lot. That's exactly what I said yesterday about the team we bet on too. I said we bet on them a lot. They are able to end games. Marsborn, same thing. They're the much better team in this game. They're like a top 40 team. This team right here is like a top 130th team. So you have a top 40 team in the world facing a team that they're like 100 spots above right here. So I think this is going to be a short game. Again, if it goes into overtime, if it's a super long game, then the overs will probably hit, and that's going to be fine. But overtime, these are very profitable, as you guys just saw on the two graphs I showed you guys. All right, so let's hop into the NBA play of the day. Feel like we've been reading NBA really well over the past couple days, and the first pick is going to be Trey Murphy, the third to go under 4.5 assists right here in this game. Really, I'm basing these plays a lot around these defenses, okay? Rockets defense, number one versus assists. So they give up the least amount of assists versus all of the teams in the NBA, okay? The average giving away 3.2 assists to small forwards versus anyone, okay? So now his line is at 4.5. If you guys look earlier in the season, he's really averaging, I think he's averaging maybe like 4 assists, Trey Murphy. He's been doing better the past couple of games, but I think he's going to revert back to this playing such a strong defense like the Rockets, and I think he's going to go under assists right here. Getting 5 assists is going to be difficult for him, so I'm taking his under, and then I'm also taking Colby White to go under 21.5 points. Similar thing here, he's kind of been going over this recently, but he is actually averaging, I think around 18.6 or 18.7 points, so he's averaging about 3 points below this of what he normally is, okay? So I don't know why this is so high. Also, the Magic, they're the top 3 defense. They are the number 1 defense versus points, and they give up the least amount of points in all of the NBA, okay? They average giving up around 103 to 104 points versus all the NBA teams, and that is the least amount in all of the NBA, okay? So if they average giving up 103 points, that is pretty much saying that Colby White has to be like a 4th to a 5th of the points of all of the Bulls team right here. So again, this is what I'm taking right here, Colby White to go under. I also like if any of these do bump or any of these get taken off the board, which sometimes that happens. Prizepicks, they're really they amaze me sometimes of how scared they are with keeping these plays up. Sometimes they'll revert these to goblins and stuff like that. The replacement's going to be Tatum over 6.5 assists. I do like this line a lot. If you guys have another entry or something like that, Tatum over 6.5 assists, if you can get it, is a really solid pick as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, text me the word picks right here to my number, and I'll get you guys set up with Vivid Picks with a $5 deposit. This is available in 50 out of 50 states. Again, if you were part of this 4-0 sweep, or if you cashed both entries yesterday or just one entry yesterday, whatever it is, please comment. Please comment down below. It really helps me out to show you guys that I'm legit and I have a lot of people tailing my plays every day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.